going to bring all agitators back to Nigeria and make it work for them.
Season of politics, political questions and answers. I will have one man that used to eat up his questions. He eat it up. The way P2B used to answer questions, he doesn't even do. He used to give accurate reply. This lady, I don't know her name, but I saw the video. The lady in Abasbo, so at a point, P2B said that people told me already that I should not come to your program, that you don't like me or you don't support me. He was as in but he told them, I go anywhere they say someone does not like me. That's where I like going.
Okay, so
I have about 10 messages here.
Yes.
Saying I should not come to your program.
I know.
That you're totally against me.
I know.
And I'm here. I told them, I said, I like meeting people who are against me.
I know.
And I'm here.
What they don't.
So if I take all those witches,
No, I'm sorry.
I want to see the witch before I call it witch.
The lady was just, because the kind of questions she was throwing, this one passion someone there asked a question that about Soludo. This Soludo and P2B Basbos. The person asked, a day after Governor of Anambra State, Charles Soludo, talked about you, the next day he was attacked by ESN in Anambra State. How does this portray your claim to ensure freedom of speech and expression during when you become the president? Are we going to be safe? Can we be expressing our opinion during this thing? Now people have questioned. Now let's hear the reply P2B gave him.
A day after Anambra State Governor Charles Soludo critiqued your mode and style of campaign, his hometown was attacked by ECN. How does this portray your claim to ensure freedom of expression without fear of being maimed or killed? But eventually, if you emerge as the president,
please,
if we criticize you, are we going to be saved? Like, are we going to be saved? That's the question.
Thank you.
Soludo, I've taken a position of Soludo and said, he's my governor, he's my senior brother, and we're very close. What he said is his opinion. You cannot attack people for expressing their opinion. Otherwise, we'll be attacking everybody on the road every day. You know how many people that tell me every day, you don't know what you're doing.
The next one was when someone else asked him, what are you going to do to make people move away from PDP and APC to Labour Party? P2B said, it's very simple. They drove us to where we are today. That if you are a vehicle driver and the person that drove your vehicle, the vehicle has an engine problem or the vehicle is spoiled, that you will not allow that same driver to continue. That you are going to change driver.
Mr. Obi, what can you do to convince a rural man who has been influenced by the existence of PDP and APC to vote for Labour Party? Thank you, sir.
I think it's very simple. They drove us at this junction. If you have a driver that has driven a vehicle where you've come to a point where the vehicle have an engine problem, the vehicle can no longer move, you're not going to allow the same driver to continue.
And the woman quickly interrupted and said, but you were in that vehicle before. You were in APC, you were in PDP. As far as 2019, 2000 and again. How they come and see this reply P2B gave him. P2B brought analogy from the Bible to explain this particular thing to the woman. Let's hear P2B beautiful explanation.
But Mr. Obi,
we want to fix this vehicle.
But you were that vehicle. Just as early as 2019, you were in PDP. Listen, he was in PDP.
No, 1 minute.
And APC.
No. Let me tell you.
ANPP.
Let me tell you. Moses lived in Egypt.
Okay.
So was Joseph. They were part of it. God comes and chooses from within. It's not going to create new people. From within those who are there already, and say these people can serve the situation. So it didn't create new people. It didn't create new creation. It is from the same people that he said,
So
I'm picking this ones.
This is not old wine, just packaged in new bottles.
No, this is new wine. But we have been existing with the old wine because they are not. But they found out that we cannot continue living with this. You know, it's like you live in an environment where you find out that this environment, you're not part of it. All the first-class leaders that we have all over the world, we are part of the same society. But they decided we can no longer live this way. Even discoveries with all the people who have done it everywhere, it is people challenging the status quo. That's what we're doing today.
And someone now asked, sir, what is your take on Biafra? Do you support Biafra? Yes or no? And P2B gave him a reply that suits the question. Let's watch it.
The agitation for the state of Biafra and people's right to self-determination.
Let me tell you, when it comes to the issue of agitation, it's not yes or no. People agitate everywhere, even in my house. You know? So when the first thing you do with the agitator is to sit down and listen to the person who is agitating. Unless you sit down, you cannot say yes or no. I'm a Nigerian. I'm contesting election as a Nigerian. I'm not contesting from any other place. I'm a Nigerian. I believe in Nigeria. I believe in unity of Nigeria. And I believe that I'm going to bring all agitators back to Nigeria and make it work for them. Because the reason why they're agitating is injustice. When you provide justice, equity, and create a level playing field where people start whatever, there will be agitation. So there was agitation. There was agitation. There was agitation don't forget, there was agitation yesterday in America.
Yes.
Before. Don't think America is like this. There was agitation before. There was agitation before in Brazil. I can show countries where there's so much agitation. But when level playing field were created, where people had work, talent, much of the opportunity, all these things will go. Okay.